Opening montage. Legacy of the Dragon Rider's years have passed since Hiccup said goodbye to Toothless. Berk has evolved, sailing ships powered by wind and innovation, a blend of Viking roots and modern design. Hiccup narrates a reflection on the era of dragons, ending with his children, Skari, 16, and Eirik, 13, watching the stars, wondering if dragons still remember them. Storm warning massive whirlpools, and storms begin appearing across the sea. Ships return mangled or not at all. Survivors speak of colossal shadows beneath the waves. Rumors of a sea ghost spread. Gobber suspects something ancient has awakened, and it's related to dragons. Hidden drawings. Skari stumbles upon a hidden chamber beneath the great hall filled with old sketches and journals. She finds early drawings of Toothless and writings about the hidden world. Inspired, she secretly trains with gliders and old dragon saddles, dreaming of reuniting with dragons. Eirik's doubt. Eirik, more practical and safety-focused than his sister, doesn't understand her obsession. He admires his father's wisdom, but believes the world has moved on. He fears that searching for dragons will reopen old wounds and new dangers. A message from the deep. A wounded light fury, not the same one from the trilogy, but one of her offspring, crashes near Berk's cliffs. Her body is covered in sonar burns and deep gashes. Before passing out, she projects a glowing image from her scales, a vision of Toothless calling for help. Reunion with the past. Skari convinces Hiccup to act. The family, Hiccup, Astrid, Skari, Eirik, and Gobber, set sail toward the ancient sea charts Hiccup once used to find the hidden world. On their journey, they discover old dragon perches and weathered statues, a reminder of a lost era. The hidden world revisited. The group enters the hidden world. It's darker, more chaotic, the once glowing flora dimmed. Toothless appears, older, larger, a majestic alpha. The reunion with Hiccup is emotional but brief. Toothless explains through gestures and roars that an enemy is capturing dragons from the sea. The threat below. Enter Vera, a cold, brilliant tactician and former dragon hunter who uses deep-sea sonar cannons to capture dragons by disrupting their senses. She commands a fleet of ironclad submarines and has begun draining ocean realms of dragon life to create a new empire beneath the waves. Skari's bond. In the jungle canopy above the hidden world, Skari saves a dragon pup from Vera's scouts, a unique species named a skyclaw, which glows faintly and becomes invisible in mist. The skyclaw chooses Skari. They form a bond through mutual curiosity and bravery. The fracture. During a scouting mission, Eirik is attacked by sonar-blinded dragons under Vera's control. Skari saves him with her skyclaw, but Eirik lashes out, blaming dragons. He demands a return to Berk before more people get hurt. The tension between the siblings explodes. The Dragon Riders rise again. Hiccup and Astrid begin training young Berkians and children of the original Dragon Riders, in case they must defend the hidden world. Toothless helps retrain the dragons for aerial combat. Skari begins forming a team of new riders, one of whom is the child of Rough Nut and Tough Nut. Vera's siege. Vera launches an attack using her sonar fleet. Dozens of dragons are captured and hauled into massive cages. She uses shock collars to force them to obey. The hidden world begins to collapse from within. Toothless and Hiccup hold the line, but are overwhelmed. Sacrifice and escape. As the group escapes to Berk, Hiccup and Toothless stay behind to cover them. Toothless is hit by sonar beams and falls unconscious. Hiccup tries to free him, but is forced to flee, leaving his friend behind. It's a painful echo of their first goodbye. Eirik's turn. Eirik, racked with guilt and doubt, wanders the cliffs alone. He stumbles upon an abandoned dragon egg beginning to hatch. He hides it, and when it hatches into a spiky, anxious Earth-scale dragon, he bonds with it after saving it from a wild predator. His fear begins to transform into understanding. Secrets of a Sea. An old scroll from Valka reveals the Temple of Thaler, an ancient sanctuary once used by sea-dwelling dragons. Inside lies a crystal pulse core that can negate sonar energy, but only a bonded dragon rider pair can unlock its defenses. Skari and Eirik must go together. Into the abyss. The siblings dive into the abyssal trench aboard their dragons. They face whirlpool tunnels, bioluminescent guardians, and nearly drown in an ancient trap. At the temple's heart, the dragons glow in resonance with the core. Skari and Eirik reconcile and retrieve the crystal pulse. Final battle, air, land, and sea. With the dragons rallied, the new generation of riders joins forces. Hiccup and Astrid lead a sea-based strike. Skari and Eirik take to the skies. Dragons battle subs, sea monsters, and stormcraft in an epic three-pronged assault on Vera's sea fortress. Toothless unchained. Skari dives into the prison zone to free Toothless. With the crystal pulse activated, all sonar devices collapse. Toothless awakens in full alpha fury and rises into the sky. He battles Vera's mechanical war beast and defeats her, ending the reign of fear. The future of dragons. In the aftermath, dragons are free again, but the world is still not ready for their return. Hiccup, Toothless, and the riders agree. The hidden world must remain hidden, but guarded. Skari and Eirik will carry the torch, forming a secret alliance between humans and dragons. Epilogue, Into the Skies. Back on Berk, Hiccup and Astrid look on proudly as their children ride off with their dragons. Skari, now a true dragon rider, ends the film with narration. Dragons weren't lost. They were waiting. And now we rise together. They disappear into the clouds, the dawn rising behind them.